there, it's me, Sapphire Moonbeam, and I'm going to do another general Oracle and Lenormand card reading. And a couple of cards just popped out. And I'll pick at least one more to start with. Okay. The first card we got is the ship. And the ship indicates some type of a journey, possibly some type of travel, a vacation. It's maybe a person coming or going from some type of distance, being in another region. It can also indicate progress and a breakthrough to leave times of difficulty. That next card is the tree, and the tree is a grounded energy. The tree is a positive card that has to do with healing, and it can also symbolize something that's long-lasting or something that's taken a lot of patience in order for it to grow. This third card is the lady, and the lady can represent you if you're a woman, or it could represent a woman in your life. And let's get a few more cards. Anytime there's an individual, she's looking down this direction. I want to see what she's focusing on and looking at. The next card is the fish. And then we got the bouquet and the mice. And the mice, there's like a shadow on the card. It's not a shadow in the room where I'm at here. I just thought I'd point that out. I don't know. It looked like a shadow from my camera. The fish are all about abundance, and there's 6 fish. There's 6 fish in the pond, and there's a 7th fish above the people that are around the pond. The fish definitely always represents prosperity. It can represent a new abundance, a paycheck, new income. If it represents emotions because of the water, it looks like your emotions are going to be contained in that pond and they are not flowing. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, only you know that for sure. But they're not overflowing, they're not spilling out like a waterfall, they're contained. So maybe you have them under control. The next card is the bouquet. And the bouquet always indicates a gift. It can be something about a gift of friendship, or it could be a gift from someone that would like to date you, or someone that you want to date and give them a gift. It can represent hope of a new relationship that will be blooming soon. It's definitely a token of esteem. It can be a congratulations, but a lot of time it does represent a welcome sign of a romance. And this combined with the tree card makes it look like that not only has there had to be some time to be patient while the foundation is built, but once the relationship starts, there's going to be longevity. And with the fish and the ship, my feeling is it might have taken a long time for you to get the abundance, to travel the distance and the journey to get to the abundance that you're hoping for, and that's possibly coming in for you. Now this 6th card is the number 23, and it's the mice. The mice are ornery and they kind of create some havoc. They can represent anxiety or problems. They can be worry and stress. However, they can also represent being able to survive no matter what happens and being able to provide for yourself and having crafty and clever ways of getting your food and finding your resources. So I'm going to ask, and I'm going to get another clarifying card for the woman and the mouse and the mice. Oops, there it is. Okay. Also, as far as the mice and the worry and the anxiety, it could be the woman, you, or someone in your life that's worried about what they lack and what they don't have. Now this next card is the garden, and the garden card in this deck has a labyrinth within it. And in the labyrinth can be a beautiful, special walking meditation. It can also represent a time of peace during the journey. The beautiful thing about the labyrinth is the fact that if you're one of the people that's in the labyrinth, that you're not alone. The garden also represents an outdoor meeting, getting out more with people, a party, an event, and being out in nature, being more social. So it looks like the woman is going to get out and about more. It could even represent a date and a meeting place for a date. So I'm going to pick a couple of cards from this cartomancy deck. I'm not sure how to say that, honestly. I don't know if it's cartomancy or cartomancy. But it's a deck that's based on regular playing cards, but it also has kind of a Lenormand flair to it. It's got really interesting vintage steampunk type art. And it's really new to me, so I'm learning about it as I go. The first card is the Eight of Spades, and it's called Introspection. And it is a time to reflect on yourself. The answers are within, and it's about contemplation. It also looks like striving for balance, the way there is a double image there with a person riding the bike on both ends like that. Or maybe, you're going in circles when you are thinking about going within. Maybe you're thinking a bit too much and taking things too seriously. I think that with the ship and the fish, that this is just kind of doing the inner work to get you on the path to where you want to be with the abundance in your life. Now, the Six of Clubs is a card called Anger. And it's representative of a hostility or a negative feeling towards something or someone, expressing negative feelings. That gentleman looks extremely angry as he is writhing inside of someone's rib cage in their chest. There might be some things that need to be worked through in a relationship. Since this is with the tree and the bouquet, I'm guessing that you might need to learn how to put aside your anger, and instead of being angry, look for ways to find forgiveness whether it's for yourself or for others. But this anger needs to be taken care of before there is a gift of a new relationship. And the anger needs to be squelched before there is longevity with that tree. So since it is a general reading, only you know for sure if that applies to you. The next card is the Jack of Clubs, and it's called Herald of the Night. And you can see there's a young boy in Victorian type clothing, and he's holding a lantern. And the description says it's a guide during dark times. There's someone that will help you embrace the darkness in your life. We all have light and dark within, and we all have times of despair, depression, darkness, sadness. If being out in public causes you anxiety, the lantern will help shed light on things. If the labyrinth makes you feel like you're not reaching your goal and you're just walking around and not finding where you need to be or would like to be, the lantern is going to help guide you and help you find your way through. So I'm going to pick one more card, and it's from my Moonbeam Magick Oracle card deck. The website is moonbeammagickdeck.com if you're interested. I painted 46 different images for the cards, and I wrote a guidebook that goes with it. And let's see what our send-off message is today. It's been a very interesting reading. There's a little good, a little bad. I mean, it's all part of the journey. There's always phases in our life that we go through, and it's a constant strive for meaning and balance, in my view. The Mask. So the Mask is the number 41 card. And the Mask card represents barriers you have placed around yourself. Do you feel like you don't fit in with others? The mask is beautiful, but it's hiding something. Underneath the mask is you, your authentic self. You are more beautiful than the mask. Stop worrying about what you think you should be. Be true to you. Just be you. The affirmation is, I will be my beautiful, authentic self. I will not hide behind the mask. So, since I set it on the middle section here, it's right on top of the anger card. I think that this has a couple of meanings, actually. You might be angry that you have not been able to reveal your authentic, true self to others. It might make you unhappy. Also, with regard to the longevity, the patience, and this gift of a new romance, you need to really consider being authentic and not putting on a mask. You need to be yourself and not what you think the other person wants you to be. You need to just be authentic and vulnerable and be you and be very truthful about who you are. That's really the only way a relationship is going to have a good foundation and be long-lasting like that tree. Being honest and open and not hiding behind the mask. I want to thank you for joining me. I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope you have a wonderful night.